crazy. That side didn't have any water in it, and this side did.
Yeah. Must have had a pinhole leak in the weld somewhere.
Well, this side wasn't even on the ground laying against the barn, was it?
Yeah, I think that was the side that was actually laying in the ground, so that may have been why. So I think it was laying on the side that didn't have the support in it, because we actually had to push the bottom. Actually, we wrapped ratchet straps across the top and sucked the tops back together. Okay, those are off. So, thinking something like that. Just a long angle to it, just to give it a little bit more shape instead of being so square. And then maybe we'll fill this panel in with dimple dies as well. I think what we'll do up here is we're going to start with a smaller dimple die, and we're going to work our way up to the size that we're using for the rest of it. So that should work out pretty good. And then we're going to do, I think, like the light cage off the front. I think it'll all tie in pretty nicely. So I'm going to do this the easy way. We're just going to hold it up. It's about where we want it. And then we're going to mark where we want to cut. We'll take that material off, and then we'll mimic it on the other side. So, doesn't fit in the saw like I wanted it to. So we're just going to go ahead and hand cut it and hold it up and see how it is. Now we have that angle. Now we can cut the other one. And we can weld this thing in there. So we got a little bit of working to do with it, but we'll get it so it fits nicely, and then we'll be able to weld it up. But I think that'll look a lot better than just having it squared off like it was. So I'm gonna take this over to the bench grinder, kind of work it a little bit more, get it to fit nice, and we'll get welded up. Alright, we got this piece cleaned up. We're gonna tack it in place and we're going to weld it in. So some of it's better than others, but well, some of these parts welds are better than some of the other ones, but I'm not claiming to be a welder. Wish I could get up in there, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. It's not liking it, but this should work. So, and I think it looks a lot better like this. Like I said, we'll put some more dimple die work in there, we'll get some of this cleaned up a little bit, and yeah, it'll look like a smooth transition. We'll call that done on that part.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going. This side's turning out better than the first side, which is about usual.
What are you doing?
Well, trying to get these to fit. We cut them a little too close to size with the plasma table, so trying to open the holes up so we can get the dimple dies through. So more grinding.
Why did you cut them too small?
I didn't cut them too small. You cut them too small. So there we go. One filler plate done. Just gotta straighten it out a little bit, and then I'll have to do a little bit of.
I think you measured too good. Man, why'd you measure that so tight?
You were in charge of all this. Okay, let's try this one more time. Oop. Now we're too tight that way.
Maybe a good thing I didn't cut the other one out yet.
Hold on.
What are you doing?
Trying to get this piece in, but this side might be a little bit more of a pain because this had all the brackets on it. So we're using the magnet to set our measurements so we don't have to measure, because I don't like measuring. So that's just the easy way. Gives us a little bit of a gap at the back so we can still add stuff in there later on. Just trying to finish this up. We're running out of time.
are you doing under there?
Trying to get the dreaded top bolt in the starter.
Why are you replacing the starter?
Oh, because it was sticking. So, went to Summit and got one of their PowerMaster starters because it was just as cheap as, or expensive I should say, as a parts store one. So, might as well get an upgrade one instead of just your cheap parts store stuff.
Here's your socket.
Alright, so the new starter's in. It's an oily mess down here. The top bolt, I ended up having to use a crow's foot and extension to get it in. So we'll see how this does. I was a little disappointed about that. Literally just 1/4 inch ratchet, not even wire tight yet, and that stripped out. So luckily I had a nut I was able to put on there. And as par for the course, I found one of the nuts was missing off the headers. Probably should go through and check all those studs again. I've had really bad luck with this truck with heat cycles and the exhaust. I used to really struggle with the turbo flange bolts at the back of the turbo. Sorry, the lighting's terrible. Okay, let's do a startup, see how this thing starts now. Oh my. That is way better. And it sounds way different. Awesome. One more time. Nice. Choose was not the starter. So we're gonna move on to the relay, which everything I read was most likely the starter, but it is what it is. It's got a new starter now, so we don't have to worry about it.
Nope.
What are we stuck on?
Hold on. I think.
Oh, we gotta go way up because it's.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Let's put your back.
Thank you.
I closed it.
Ow. Oh, you just knocked the bolts out. Easy.
Yeah. That's kind of what I thought. That's why I figured they were taking with the under. Hell no yet.
Got it? It looks a little bit better.
Mom, do you want to play with me? Mom, want to play with me?
Bring your bucket up. Alright, come on in.
it. What did you do?
Well, we got done just in the nick of time. We just blew a line somewhere.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't blow that over the tent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you okay?
that would have just drenched it.
I think it blew under here. Well, the backhoe is now out of commission.
Your bike's okay.
Halfway in front of the door.
I think we're gonna. Sierra, grab her. I gotta start this thing and try and get it back a little bit farther.
Come
And hope that it doesn't just spray everywhere.
on. Come back here.
Okay.
You want glasses?
Garrett!
It's at the cylinder. It's at the cylinder.
Is it? Yeah. What in the hell? That's.
I would just leave it. It's this line that comes up to this top cylinder. But it's this one right here. It's
Gosh.
spraying right out of that fucking hole.
Okay. I'm a little confused as why we just forcefully like went.
Well-
Something just happened that the bucket went down.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like I would have thought if we would have lost pressure, it would have just like went till there was till no resistance. Not that we're gonna like.
Shit makes no sense.
Well,
Just to go tent camping.
we're just gonna. I think we're gonna park it right here.
I would say that would be a swell idea.
Aren't you supposed to put these on there to deflate it?
It takes forever. They're set at a certain setting. Those are like sit there and have beers while they go down.
Maybe if everybody stands in the back of the bed. Well, this one isn't as flat as the other ones.
Here we go.
Woohoo!
I'm really surprised it worked.
Just can't get away from the letting the air out of the tires to make this thing fit in the barn.
I had very little faith.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just trying to get up in this tent. Oh, careful, you get my nose hairs.
What are we putting on?
Ladder.
Those look like some quality tools you have there.
That's what came with it. So I'm wondering how good the quality is of the rest of it.
Well, we did get a rationing wrench.
Yeah, chrome vanadium.
Hey, better than nothing.
Did it come with a winch to get me in this thing at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, it's outside broken.
Okay, ladder is installed, we think. What is this?
It's like a little room.
Your front porch.
Yeah.
That makes it very
Somehow.
difficult to pee.
Somehow a pole goes in there.
Like I thought we were just gonna have like open door, like right off the front porch type of deal.
It'd be nice if you could like roll this up too, but you can't really. Kind of sucks having to do that every time.
So do we have to store the ladder somewhere, or does it go in the tent?
It folds up. So I think you'll use it to like push it up and then it like somehow.
Not many people have little black speakers on the dash and hoops sticking out of a teal fucking Geo.
How you doing, Sarah?
Oh. Try and figure this out. So there's metal slots. You can see this side.
Where are you going, Penny?
In here, and then the holes go through there, but I'm pretty sure in the instructions it doesn't tell you that, so trying to figure that out. Not so fun. Okay. Gonna find the hole.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't decide to set this up for the first time next weekend.
If we buy our tickets, that is.
Yeah. What are those bars right in front of you?
Those are the collapsible bars.
I didn't know if it was just like decorative, so like it makes you feel like a window.
No.
Can I go up? Dad, can I go up?
This pole line, like you need a handlebar to hold up onto. Okay.
Pretty much all set up though.
Alright, turn around, take your shoes off. Oh, sorry.
Pretty nice.
Hey.
Is there like a match?
So we got to test the truck out. We went to Good Evening Ranch, which stay tuned for that. There should be some good footage coming up. We had a great time at Good Evening Ranch. We got to try out the tent. We got to try out the awning. We're not done with it yet. We still got a couple more things we want to do. But overall, pretty happy with the setup. So we're actually getting ready to go take the truck to drop it off at Buddy's house because we got a couple more bugs to work out of it that we realized on the way down there. So hopefully after this, truck will be all good to go and we'll be able to get out and do some more wheeling this summer.